Oh, we are live now. I was waiting for the little red. You're live. Hey,
Oh,
dreamers.
there it goes. I just saw it now.
Yes,
Hi, everybody.
a little bit delayed when we go live.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing today? Is anybody listening? Anybody watching us?
Anybody out there? Anybody?
You hear me? Anybody
Is
out there?
everybody at the mall right now?
No, people are shopping, definitely. And I know we haven't been on in a while. Um, we both have been just slammed with appointments lately, and that's a good thing because we're here for you. Hi, Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
Mhm. But today we're just here having a conversation. We're not drawing cards. We're not doing
No
anything.
cards.
No cards, no candle, no smudge, nothing. We're just going to have a conversation. And this was inspired by some recent events that some of us take on people's energy. Some of us take on other people's emotions and other people's anxiety. And even if we try not to and say, that's not mine, sometimes there's so much of it, it leaks out into the space around you. And we kind of want to talk about how that makes people feel and how to kind of not let that happen, especially over the holidays.
hmm
So, how do you feel about that, Kim?
Well, obviously, I take on a lot of energy from everybody, even though I put up my protection and I do my boundaries and I do all that stuff. There's times where different situations come up in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and out of nowhere, and sometimes it's just hard, and sometimes you're Gabby puts it here. That's cute. No, sometimes it's really hard, especially when you're so busy that to me it feels like you get so busy that you're going, and you're taking in all this stuff, and it just happens out of the blue. Again, you think,
Yeah.
oh no, it's not going to happen to me because I'm supposed to be practicing my protection every day, and I'm supposed to be practicing and doing my stuff, and sometimes life happens. And
Yes, and it totally throws you off your axis,
yeah,
right? And then you get a little wobbly.
and that's exactly it. Life happened the last couple weeks here, and we just it's like we're all just lost and taking on everybody, and
Yeah.
then with the holidays coming up as well, it's like, oh, you see those maybe the cousins you haven't seen all year, and then
Mm-hmm.
the drunk uncle, and the whole thing, right?
Yes.
So we have to really watch, especially during, like, I mean, all the time, but during the holidays, we're sometimes around people that we normally aren't around all the time.
And you know what's weird about that is the last couple years has been COVID stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we have been not getting together. Well,
Yes.
that's completely removed this year. So now many more people will be getting together and you will start noticing other people's energies. Even if you're protected, we do it all the time. We put up
Yeah.
protection, we have these filters in place, and other people's life stuff tends to just leak out of them and leak right towards the empath in the room, right? Or
Yeah.
the most emotional person. And then it just connects to your energy and makes you feel like crap.
Oh, absolutely. And then during the holidays, it's like, okay, so now you're carrying on all these like extra energies, and then you still have to. We drive ourselves crazy when these holidays come. We
Not
think,
this year.
huh?
Not this year.
Yeah, no, we have to make the perfect dinner, and we have to buy the perfect presents, and we have to
Yeah.
make everybody else happy, and we put too much energy
Expectation.
into
Yeah.
material stuff, right?
Yes.
And you know, we do it every year. Am I going to do it again next year? Absolutely.
No,
But that's who I am, Jenny. You know that.
I do know that. However, from now to then, you could learn a few new things,
You
and you
think?
might shift. You might shift in your belief system once you get there, right?
Yeah,
Like,
and I think too, because of COVID and stuff like that, I am excited, to have a nice Christmas dinner with some family members and stuff that I don't get to see often. And I'm kidding, and everybody knows I'm kidding around, but it It is. You still have to protect yourself, even from the best
Yeah.
of the best out of the family. You can pick the best person out of your
Yes.
family. There's still something that you will have to protect yourself against with that person. And
Yes,
that,
because we tend to like let our guard down when we're
yeah,
around the people that we love,
yeah,
right? We tend to let that protection fall away, or our boundaries kind of like get a little foggy because I haven't seen them, and
yeah,
you know things, and you're happy in their presence. But it's most important at this time of year to keep those boundaries in place.
yeah,
Keep all those things that you set on every day. You're practicing every day to do this, and then you let it all fall away for just one family gathering, and then you feel horrible.
yeah.
Yes, you get headaches, and then you don't even know whose emotion belongs to who.
Well,
Right?
that's
That's
the whole
me.
thing. You're in a, you're in a dining room or you're in your living space, and it's like all these, different topic. Like people are having conversations and
Mhm.
everybody's talking, and there's so much going on. And if you don't have your mirrors up or your shield or whatever, however you protect yourself,
Yep.
expect to have those little cracks. Expect it.
Yes.
And then okay, you're done the holidays and you're starting to feel drained and you're starting to feel all the anxiety and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So that should tell you right there that what, you need to clear yourself. You need to have a good meditation or something,
Yes.
or get
And
in
it'd
for
be
Reiki.
it'd be ideal if we could all keep all those things in place throughout the holidays, but
Yeah,
it doesn't
but
happen,
no, it
right?
doesn't. But
So
we can't just let it like just land and then start growing in our stomach or start all these different
exactly.
emotions and
When
not
those things start to
get rid of it.
happen, notice it as soon as it starts happening, and
Hmm.
set yourself back in place, and then
Yeah,
you won't feel so drained after Christmas
yeah,
or after any holiday or any gathering, really.
yeah. I always go, like, when everybody's over, I'll always go and stand outside on my porch.
Right? Get that fresh air, get that grounding, take a
Yeah.
moment for yourself. There's nothing wrong with any of that.
No, I just do, or I'll just sneak away and just stand outside for a bit, or
Yeah.
whatever, just to have that peace. Because people who are really sensitive, it's just like going into, to me, it's like going into a heavy metal concert,
Oh, there's no way.
right?
No
And
way. I've
when
never
you have
even
so,
been to a heavy metal concert,
well,
but
I
it
have,
hurts
and
me thinking of it.
that's exactly what it's like. I've been there. So,
Yeah.
when you have all these people in the noise and trying to, put out food and
Yeah.
and everybody's in the way, and then you'll have, certain people wanting to help more, and
And there's this weird expectation that as soon as you're around family, you get set back into the same family dynamic role that you've always been put in, right?
yeah,
Like all of a sudden you're the youngest child, or you're the oldest child, or you're the first grandchild. Like there's roles that we just kind of slide
yeah,
into when we're around family, um, or anybody really, mostly
yeah,
family. And
yeah,
I think it's really hard to keep yourself out of that role. The past couple of years we've all been prioritizing, right? We've
mhm,
been checking off the boxes. Don't want to be around that. Can't handle that. That makes me anxious. That makes me upset. That's too emotional. And you've been in check with yourself. There's nothing wrong
yeah,
with keeping that in place throughout the
yeah.
holiday. You don't have to get put right back into that role.
No, I know for sure that I have my protection up around certain people. And like you said, it's exactly that. You go back to the nicknames. You go back, and the minute
Yeah.
that you hear a nickname or something, you're like 4 years old again, right?
Yep. Or the
So
stories. Remember last Christmas when we got this?
remember this.
When
Uh-huh.
we were 10 and we played this game, like you just can't help it. The nostalgia comes in and the emotions start running high. Um, we just want people to know we've been there. We've
Yeah,
done that. It's hard to keep yourself stable and grounded throughout it all. But when you do feel it, like Kim said, take a moment, go outside. Just
yep.
get a breath of fresh air or go to the bathroom, wash your hands, ground
Wash your
yourself.
hands.
Right?
Yeah,
Water is very grounding.
have a big bottle of wine.
Or a big giant bottle of wine. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Everybody needs to learn this, Kathy. Everybody.
Yeah, and
Like
you
we
and
have got to check ourselves
we
sometimes because
I know sometimes, when it's like tradition, like again with the
right?
traditions, like that's projected on us as a child with the way. So if you're putting on a Christmas, if you're putting on a meal, you do it
Yeah.
how you want to do it.
Well, that's funny you say that because every tradition that's ever been in my family this year, is not happening.
Yeah.
Every single thing that I've always done is not happening this year.
I just saw like a tiger's face behind you. It was
Oh,
really
that's my
weird.
pet. That's my pet tiger.
It was really weird. Like I just zoned out for a second.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, the traditions are a hard one.
Yes.
And yeah, we just do yourself. If you want paper plates,
Yeah.
use paper plates. If
You
you
want
want
lasagna?
fancy plates, Jenny, then you use the fancy plates.
Kim always has fancy plates. Always. And her table is always set. Like you can walk in and have dinner at any time of the day. Right? Like a beautiful table setting. I don't know how she keeps it all dusted.
It's just the two of us.
There's just 2 people living there and 10 people can sit down and have dinner. Right? But it looks so pretty and
It
inviting.
does. It's very pretty.
Right? And
Yes.
if that's
So.
what you want to do, you go right ahead. I mean, you have a dishwasher, so it
Yeah.
makes life easy. Right?
Yeah. No. It,
I think it's a really nice time to just set into place that there can be new traditions.
yeah.
There can be new things happening. Things can change. We've all been shifting and changing, up leveling, downloading, activating all kinds of energy all year long. We're allowed to switch it up even at Christmas.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
allowed to have those shifts happen even though we're around our family members that we don't see a lot of.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We put too much pressure on ourselves.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. I have zero pressure this year.
and it's over like boom, just like that. It's done. It's like you've spent all
Yes.
the time preparing for it, and it's
There's
like
no
a wedding.
build up.
I was telling Kenzie, it's like a wedding.
Yeah.
Planned so much for a wedding, and
Yep.
the wedding's done. Like the day
Oh,
of, it just goes by
done.
so quick, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I said, enjoy the time getting to
Do it
it.
your way. Have what you want to have and enjoy it.
Absolutely. Yeah. But it's not the easiest, is it?
No, it's really not.
And
Actually.
empaths are just taking out like shopping, people out shopping, people out grocery shopping,
Yeah.
all
Like,
anxious.
I want to touch on the empaths just a little bit, and not just for the empaths. I'm talking about all type of healers.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody that has their hands on people or in people's energies, there's some energy downloads happening right now that we as healing practitioners, we're starting to absorb energy and frequencies that we weren't before. Right. So now we have it all in place that, okay, don't take on their emotions, separate yourself from feeling their physical stuff. There's some vibrational stuff happening now that's being leaked from one person to another. And us as healers, we're being open to this energy coming into us. And then it's settling into our bodies. It's settling into mostly in our bowel area. Okay. Like it's settling in there, like we're drawing on metals from other people.
Yeah.
And it's the metal element flying around, so that's not very helpful, right? So just next week we'll be out of that element and into a new element, which will be a little helpful for that. But it's starting to make us feel really yucky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're not absorbing the nutrients from the food that hi Fran, that you're eating, or the supplements that you're taking, all those things that's happening to healers right now. So if you're feeling a little sensitive and you're just like feeling bogged down, your lymphatic system, your liver and your kidneys are really taking a hit right now. So it might be a good time to do a cleanse and set up some different protection around the frequencies that are coming at you.
And I wanted to say too that I've had a lot of people that have been telling me about nightmares, and I think it has to do with part of the downloads that we're all getting right now.
Yes.
I'm finding that a lot of people are having nightmares during it, and I almost feel like these nightmares are showing us fear, and we're moving through it. We're getting through our nightmares, right? We're actually getting through the dream state of the scary dream. And I honestly think that every time that we have to level up or get more downloads, it could be scary. So I think that maybe the message of why so many people are getting these nightmares first is you have to move through the darkness to get to the light.
Absolutely. The only way through it is to be in it.
Yeah, and I think that the whole idea of the nightmares is is what a lot of people like. I was shocked by how many people just in the last 3 weeks have told me about nightmares.
That's
And
pretty
me
awesome that you say that.
I don't have nightmares, and I have been having nightmares, and I think it's just part of whatever this new download is that I've gotten. It's way different. It's showing me different ways of doing readings, and it's making me go through that fear again before I get to
Mhm.
the calm.
Right. The calm. Yes.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah,
And you know, what better way to deal with your fears than
yeah,
in sleep, right? So you might wake up a little jolted, or you might wake up having that panicky, feeling in your body or your mind. But those fears that you can't face while you're awake in your waking life or in your day-to-day life, sometimes it's easier to deal with them in your dreams.
right. Yeah,
And
exactly.
I don't have nightmares either,
No,
and I don't really have a lot of fears anymore. But we're nearing the end of 2022, right? We're nearing the end of a full year, and whatever we have to finish for this year has got to go out somewhere.
yeah.
So if it's gonna get processed in your sleep, then it gets processed in your sleep. So
Hmm.
maybe just be a little more kinder to yourself while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Um, Set
And
some relaxation in there.
when you come out of your nightmare, what was it that you were scared of?
Yes, right
You know,
there.
for example, like um, if you're being hurt, if you're being kidnapped, what is it that's making you feel entrapped? What, like for me, it was kidnapping. What is making me, so I had to
Okay.
go deep and find out what it was. And you know what? Okay, that's something I have to work on. Thank you. That's how
Yes.
I got my
And
message.
it can be that easy. You don't have to embody that and have it in your whole
Nope,
day
nope,
and have it ruin your day. You can
nope.
just look at it. What was I afraid of? Oh,
Okay,
that
thank
makes
you.
sense. This is why. And be done with it. You
Yep.
don't have to live it all day long. You don't have to
No,
drag it into
no.
your moments.
And just throw that nightmare in the garbage.
Yeah, flush it even.
Be done with it. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone, right? Just take what you need from it. Okay, this is the
Yes.
word. To me, I only use the word. What was the discordant word
Right.
in my
Right.
nightmare? So I don't go deep. I let it go. I don't go deep into it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's very good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was shocked by how many people have been telling me about these nightmares.
Well, I haven't had any clients with nightmares come up per se, but I have had a few brand new clients. Their activations are happening to tap into their abilities.
Oh
So
yeah.
they're mistaking them for anxiety,
Yeah.
and they're mistaking them for panic attacks, and they're
Absolutely.
connecting it with a traumatic event in their life. And rightfully so, because those traumatic events, they're pivotal moments for us to ask you if you want to open that up again or
Right.
at all,
Yeah.
right? So this traumatic moment puts you in a state of mind where it allows for that to open up.
Yes.
So I was trying to get a couple of clients to understand they're not connected. It's
Right.
not anxiety, it's this, right?
Yeah.
But then you're having anxiety around it.
Yeah,
Because,
and that's how it feels. It's like it makes your heart flutter, and it makes you like
yep,
second guess everything, and it makes you like wonder like what the heck is happening to me.
I have
It's
a lot of people that want to get up and leave,
yeah.
right? Because they're going to that moment and that
Oh,
space. It's just like, oh, I don't know. That kind of scares me a little bit. I don't know what that is. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that sensation, all of that stuff. So, walking them through it gently
yes.
has been a little bit of a project.
And like it, and anybody out there that has never tried Reiki and does want to try Reiki, know that when you go into Reiki, you can do it step by step if that's how what you need to do.
Yes.
You have to be honest with the Reiki master that you're with, to let them know if you need guidance more, because some people might need guidance more, and
Yeah,
that's
if you've never experienced Reiki and it starts to bring up stuff that they've never experienced before. Yes, Jenny. Her new best friend. Yes, absolutely. Reiki loves you too, Bonnie. So yeah, that's happening more and more with the clients that I'm seeing. Not the nightmare part, but it's still a fear.
yeah.
Right? So there's still like a fear coming up, and as practitioners and masters, we just have to be there for our clients in where they're at, not where we're at.
No,
Right?
it's not about us.
Not about us. It's like we're going to be there for you. So be honest with us and we can walk you through everything.
Absolutely.
Yes, it doesn't have to be a fast and furious Reiki.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
No.
definitely. Wow.
Wow.
I didn't even think it would go in that direction, but
I
I
know
think,
we went, whoop,
but you
but
know what's so interesting is when you've had an earbud in your ear too long and the inside of your ear starts aching. Um, as soon as we started, I started to get that feeling, and I still have
oh,
it.
oh, so you know.
So I know that that's accurate, and I know that I'm being downloaded right now with stuff to say. I just don't know how to say it yet. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. Well, okay, so your holiday hours?
Oh yeah, let's say the holiday hours. I have to look at my paper here because I don't want to get my own hours wrong. Because that's happened to me
And
before.
I've been hearing good things about your crystal advent.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing good things about it too.
Mhm.
It's been fun hearing everybody's feedback on it
Yeah,
because it was done
that's
very
a
different this year.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been hearing things, so good for you.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
Well, the 19th to the 21st is 9 to 5 every day. The 22nd to 23rd is 10 to 9. So we have extended hours only 2 days next week. And then we are closed from the 25th and the 26th, and we reopen on the 27th. Now, just because we are reopening on the 27th, it doesn't mean there's a whole lot of hours to get into the space. Um, that day is fully booked with clients
Hmm.
already. So possibly the following day, you might actually be able to get under the tree and spend that Christmas money that you're getting for Christmas.
Yeah, I was also going to say Jenny has some really nice gift like wrapping, like
Oh, we do, yeah.
packages, like to if you're looking for last minute Christmas gifts. I think her smudge boxes are amazing. I think they're so pretty.
They're adorable.
Yeah, and
Like we have three different tier levels, put it that way. So our first is like a beginner kit. So we're planting the seed. So if you haven't smudged before, it just comes with the basics. And then as you start to smudge, you start to learn a little bit more what you need. So that kit comes with a few more extra things. And then we have the deluxe, which is the bloom kit. So
yeah,
you're getting
really pretty.
selenite and you're getting the different kinds of smudge sticks and the whole kit, the charcoal discs.
The
Really,
feather.
they were really fun to make.
Mhm.
I've not made them in that way before. But
No, they're really pretty. Yeah, and then your two sprays are back the blank up and calm the blank
okay,
down.
so we have always had back the fuck off. No, calm the fuck down. Sorry, dreamers, I am swearing today, but I have to.
Jenny said the F word.
Right? So we've always had calm the F down, right? So that helps calm the nerves, the mind, the skin, the aura, everything. So when you spray that around, you're just like, whew. Well, COVID inspired me to create.
Wait, this way.
Oh yeah, let me get the other one because it's pretty close.
Yeah, that's it.
So COVID inspired this one, right? I wanted to be, everyone was like, back up 6 feet. You need to be 6 feet away, right? So, you're not hearing a frequency or anything, right? That's my thing that came out. Okay, so here we go. Plug back in. COVID inspired back the fuck off. Right? So I was creating that barrier without really saying wearing a sign that says back up 6 feet. Right? So
Oh my god, I'm losing my hair here.
it's been off of the shelf for a little while, and then the holidays came, and I'm like, this could be used around the holidays, right? To just create that barrier for you and for yourself to support yourself and to allow people not to step into your space, not to step over your boundaries. Right? So yes, both of them back on the shelves.
So you can't spray them in anybody's eyeballs.
No, you cannot. You can spray them around yourself, and if they say, "Oh, what do you got there?" you can show them, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I want to use some of that," and then they can spray it around themselves. The first one, "Calm the F Down," is our bestseller. We have been selling this since probably day one since we opened, and people love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just learned from one of my other clients that it is really good for acne as well. So she was like misting it around herself, and she realized it helps dry up her acne.
Really? Oh,
Yes, yes. So
well,
it's
that's
just an
good.
added
That is
bonus.
good to know.
Yes.
Which one was it? Calm
That's
the
the
breath?
first one. Yeah.
Calm? Yeah.
Calm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Good to
Calm
know.
instead of back off. Calm down. So yeah, we do have some fun things in the shop. We just actually got some merchandise. First time ever. We have water bottles and toques for
Let's see if
the.
I can show it. Oh, it won't show. My owl's wearing the hat. It won't show.
Oh yes, behind you. We have some toques, some hats, and some shopping bags. So that's pretty exciting to have
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of merchandise.
Your
Um,
bottles.
yeah, the water bottles are
Water
stainless
bottle.
steel,
Yep.
keeping that water cold, cold, cold. Um, next time you're in, Bonnie, you can get some calm. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam. Congrats again. And
Yes,
can I
congratulations.
ask, Pam, what's the name? I forgot to ask you. Pam has a new granddaughter. I forgot to ask the
Oh,
name.
congratulations. Let's wait to see if she responds.
Yeah, because I told you and Ella, right? But I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
to get the
Oh,
name.
yeah. My inner ear is like, whoo,
Oh, is
what's
it?
going on? And this happens to me often, actually, when I get her name is Addison Catherine. That is
Oh,
adorable. I hope they call her Addie.
Addie.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Again,
Yes.
congrats.
Yes,
Oh,
congratulations.
so sweet.
Yes. So it was a girl, huh?
I
Kim kept getting blue.
wasn't the only one.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Her friend, and then you and Ella and I all said
We thought blue, yes. But you know
boy.
what's interesting is just because it's a girl, it doesn't mean there's not some masculine energy around her.
Well, yeah.
Like I have this other client, and I'm not gonna say her name, but she was having a baby, and I kept picking up so much masculine energy. This client is, yeah, we sucked at choosing.
Like you think we're psychic or something.
Yeah, she's a surrogate, right?
Oh,
The
okay.
first surrogate I've ever met. Amazing, lovely, lovely woman. And I kept picking up that she was having, picking up male energy. But then she told me that after she found out she was having a girl, and I'm like, still male. So
Yeah,
much male energy around her. Well,
yeah.
her adoptive parents, or her parents, the baby's parents, were both male,
Oh, well, look at
right?
that.
So I'm like, well, that's where the masculine
Well,
energy was
I'm
coming from then.
yeah, and when I will say when Pam walked in that night, I saw a little boy with her. So there might be another one coming. A
Okay, there we
because
go.
I
You go,
saw that
Pam.
little baby boy with her. That's why when she first sat down, I said, "Oh, you have a grandson?" And she's like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay, oops."
Oops. Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, because like I said, I saw him.
Hmm.
So,
We can only hope. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
hmm
So it was pretty awesome when I found that out because she knew and she didn't want to tell me for a long time, right? And then
yeah,
I'm like, well, there you go. That's the masculine energy right
yeah,
there,
yeah.
right? I'm like, dude, you got to tell people things like that. When you're sharing things like that, it doesn't mean you're giving us information. It
No,
just allows for more space to open up so we can actually get more.
yeah. People are like,
Yeah.
when you're talking to people about stuff like this, and you're doing readings and what have you. People, some people want to tell you everything, and you're like, shit, like stop. Like, don't do
Hmm.
that. And then others are like, "Whoop," and they don't want to
Yes.
give you a blink of an eye.
Nothing.
And it's
Yes.
just when you're getting a reading like that, it's good to have energy bouncing off,
Yeah, definitely.
right? Yeah,
Because you never know what it will, what opening it will lead to.
yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah,
Because we have to connect with others' energy to be able to, you know, get
connect with
like
energy.
our higher selves working together.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I bet you it was a wonderful surprise.
I bet you it
Lucky,
was, and
lucky.
I'm glad you got to see your concert.
Yes, it didn't interfere with the concert either.
She was going to
Awesome.
see him anyways.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's our conversation today. It's not big. It's not like a long-winded conversation. It's just about reminding yourselves to still stand in your own energy, keep the boundaries up, be mindful of your own energy, take moments when you need to take moments. Um, your body tells you so many things, so don't be surprised if you start feeling yucky, right? When you feel yucky, check
Step
in on that.
outside. Step
Step
outside.
outside. Whoosh, cleanse that energy off of you. Remember to stay hydrated, right? 'Cause it is very important when you're around a lot of people to stay hydrated.
Hmm. And
Stay
not just
hydrated.
alcohol.
Not just alcohol, because that water is going to help you flush all the yucky out
Hmm.
later, because it's got to go somewhere. It's got to come
Right.
from somewhere. We're
Yeah.
like little sponges and we just absorb all this stuff. And
All of
there's more
it.
and more empaths like being aware of their abilities now than way before.
Yeah, I think the new year is going to bring a
Yes,
whole bunch.
and that's okay.
And that's a good thing because
It's a very good thing.
we need more people.
It might shake people though, right? So if you have never been really sensitive to anything or people in your life or energy around you, and you all of a sudden start to be, that can be very nerve wracking, right? You can start to panic. Like, what's going on? I'm going crazy. You're not crazy.
You're not crazy.
You're not crazy. Just reach out. Can help you walk through it all.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yep. It's a beautiful gift. It's a lot, but it's beautiful.
That it is. That
And
it
I'm
is.
getting a headache, so somebody's got something going on.
I know, and my ear will not stop.
And I think
Ooh,
it's the same like
you're
my
right.
left. No, my left.
Oh man. Again, it's because we're not connecting. Merry Christmas, Pam.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, Carol has a terrible earache. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, it is bad.
it's
It's
bad.
very bad. You can grab some tea tree oil, put it on a little cotton ball. If you don't have cotton ball, roll up some Kleenex, put a little bit, and just sit it inside your ear. It will
Yeah,
help. It will help with that.
it's
Yes.
pretty bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna end it on that because I don't want a headache.
Yeah, we're gonna end it right there. We're not gonna take on any of that stuff.
No, I
Um,
can't right now.
we will be here under the tree, so if you want to come and visit us, stop in and say hi. If you need a little check-in on over the holidays, we'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'm hoping that Jenny and I can get on during the holidays and do some cards.
Actually, we might be able to. I might have one day available.
I know we can squeeze in I think an hour.
Yeah, we can. Okay, ladies,
Hey,
enjoy.
whoop,
Thanks
Merry
for joining
Christmas.
us.
Bye.